Okay, so welcome to part three, which is how to conference. So, when your outline is completely done, you have your name, your thesis, you have your Roman numerals and your letters, and you've gone through all of your facts, you have your conclusion, then it is time to conference with me. Now, it generally takes about conferences with me before I will approve it. It's never been one. There have been a few people who've had two, and there are several people every year who have three. But many people it's four, and many more people it's a lot more. So the average is 4 tries. When you see the due date, that doesn't mean that's the first time I should see it. That means you have to get approved by that day. Okay. So, what that means for you is probably within the next week or so, you want to make sure I see that first draft. And the quicker you get it in, the better it is for you. And I'll explain why in a second. All right. When you come to conference with me, once again, I will go through and I will highlight stuff that needs to be changed or leave comments, tell you to make suggestions, etc. And before you come up, you have to make each one of those changes. I might say, move this fact here, move this here. I might ask you if you feel as though this paragraph fits into your thesis. So everything needs to be corrected and then brought back up. Make sure that you leave any comments that have like words in them that are telling me to do something, because that gives me a clue that it's time, that it's something you need to do. If I see that all of this is okay, I'm going to leave it alone and skip it. Now, if it's something easy like add in a period, you can just go ahead and click accept suggestion, and then it'll make the comment, it'll make everything go away except what you're supposed to do. That's fine. But if I've typed in actual words, make sure you keep it. If I highlight something, make sure you keep it. Okay, so after that, make sure you change everything and bring it back. You'll probably have to write your name on the board again or write your name someplace to show that you're ready for me to conference with you again. Now, if you do some math, I want you to think about how many kids I teach, and it's over 130. And think about that the average is 4, which means I'll probably have to conference with each person about 4 times, sometimes more. You're going to notice that's a lot of conferences, and it's more than I can ever get done in a class. So first of all, you're going to want to come in before school or after school, or definitely during those times when there are fewer people. Class time is where almost everyone's going to try to see me, and so there's a lot of competition for my time. The other thing you're going to want to keep in mind is that once you're approved, there are still going to be people who aren't, and I'm going to try to give them class time as much as possible to get it done. If you're done with yours, you can work on your homework. You can work on something English related. I'm going to expect that you know how to keep yourself academically busy. So if you get yours in within the next week or very soon, what's going to happen is you're going to have less competition for my time because fewer people are going to be ready to see me, which means you can make corrections and then jump right back up to see me. And that's good news for you because there's, again, less competition for my time. So you might want to keep that in mind, that the earlier you get it in, the better. And my time is going to become more difficult to get as more people are coming up to get approved. So please keep that in mind. I only do conferences because it's much quicker for me to tell you, hey, dude, periods, you need to have them, than it is for me to type in, please make sure that each sentence has a period. We try to make these go as quickly as possible so that we can get as many people done as possible. If you have any questions, please come see me. I am happy to help. And, when I say that sometimes the research paper brings tears, this is usually it. And very often the tears are mine. You're going to be coming up saying, what do you mean you're not going to approve it because it's missing a stupid sentence? And I'm going to be going, why can't you just put in the stupid sentence? please know that we are all coming at it from a place of love and wanting to do our best and be our best. And we will work through it and we'll get through it. And you will be an incredible writer once we are done. So thank you much for your time. If you have any questions, please let me know.